Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a makeup artist, YouTuber and content creator based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to be recreating this beautiful makeup look using some of the oldest makeup products I own, some of the OG makeup products, the first of the first makeup products to hit the beauty world. Now, if you would like to see what these products are and how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. So today I have decided to throw it all the way back. I'm just trying to test out this my kit lens. I changed some settings on my camera and I want to see if the kit lens will I have an improved video quality. Anyway, I'm just going to prime with my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This Rimmel Stay Matte Primer has been here since the beginning of the makeup industry. Like, that's been here since the time of the OGs. So I'm just going to prime my face with this primer. Like I said, I'm doing a full face of some of the oldest makeup products I own. Like, it might not be this exact product too. Like, there's no have owned this product for like 10 years and 12 years or so, but you know, these are products that came out way back when. And like this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, years and years and years down the line, it is still a very, very, very good product. There's one other product I have been looking for. I'll see if I'll find it before I get to that part. I did this brow pencil. Can you guys remember what it is? Anyway, for foundation today, ordinarily I would have used my Revlon Color Stay foundation, but I just run out of mine, so I want to make use of this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade Cocoa. I mean, NYX has been here for a while as well, so this Can't Stop Won't Stop. It's a bit old, but it's not as old as like my Revlon Color Stay. Even the Revlon self. Even the Revlon, like the initial time, Revlon used to come without the pump. They've been upgrading, they're not upgraded to start adding pump, and then, you know, I'm even hearing now that they have like a Revlon, like almost every year they reformulate. I don't know if the product is still as good as then, but Revlon Color Stay was the it girl that time. I mean, I used to mix the shade cappuccino and caramel. Oh my god, I just want to try out this my elf dual complexion brush. I have another elf foundation brush, but since I did this haul, I've not really tested out this brush to my heart's content. Let our Juvias Place brush rest today. I like to blend my foundation really well. Like, I like to take my time with my foundation because that base is very, very important. And this NYX foundation, it's a good one. It's quite matte too. And then for concealer, this was the very first concealer I used that I was like, yes, now I get what they hype about concealers with. When we're living that sleek Mary Kay era, LA Girl came out with this, and years and years and years down the line, these concealers are still very, very good. Because I don't like overly bright under eye highlight, I'm going to be mixing two shades. The shade Espresso, okay, this first one I want to apply right now. I'm going to apply that and blend it out a bit. It's going to help serve as like a kind of color corrector, just to cover up those under eye darkness a bit. I think I prefer this shade to my orange color corrector. And even on this when I'm using the orange color corrector, you always see me mixing in this espresso shade. And to highlight, I want to use the shade Toffee. At times I used to mix the shade Toffee and Beautiful Bronze, but today I just want to make use of the Toffee alone. I think I want my under eye to be bright. Toffee is not so bright too, but it's bright, if you understand what I mean. Let me get concealers are still all that years and years and years after. I don't even have to wait for it to get like a bit dry, but if you want like really full coverage, you can do that. You can wait for it to get a bit more tacky or a bit drier before you blend out. Me, I'm just blending this out as it is. I'm then going to set this under eye highlight with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Medium Deep 30. Guys, am I bringing back memories? Oh. Maybelline powder broke the internet the year it came out. Ooh. Can you just see? See the beauty. See how it just blurred under my eye. This Maybelline powder is so matte. I really don't like baking, but just around this part of my face where I have like really large pores, I will just apply like a little bit more powder, but I will not take it directly under my eye because this powder is matte. And if you have oily skin, apply some of my smile lines. If you have oily skin, a brow, this powder is going to be like a good one you should own. Now for brows, I want to make use of this my OG brow pencil. You guys know it now. You guys know what I'm looking for. My Davis brow pencil in 003. For years and years and years, I used this Davis brow pencil. Now I don't have a spoolie here, so I'm just going to make use of the other end of my Lady Beauty brow pencil just to brush up the brow hairs. Brush up. Then I'm going to go in. Always make sure that your brow pencil is sharpened to a point. Then I'm going to Davis. I don't do my brows this dark anymore, but we will. I'm then going to clean up these brows with my Early Girl Concealer in Toffee. Oh man, I wish I would not go back to these really dark eyebrows. I'm kind of looking missing the dark eyebrows. I'm like, oh my god. Dark eyebrows used to be a thing then, like dark eyebrows. Wow. I'm done cleaning up the brows now, so I'm going to go into eyeshadow. For eyeshadow today, I want to make use of this Morphe times Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. Can you guys remember this eyeshadow palette? Like, I remember this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers. Life of a Nigerian content creator. I knew I was going to film today, so I made sure I got fuel ahead of time, and guess what? BBC struck and the light went off mid-filming. Anyway, I just turned on the gen and the show was going. So, like I was saying before the gen went off, before the light went off, I'm going to make use of this Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, the OG eyeshadow palette. I got like one of the early batches of this eyeshadow, so mine doesn't come with shade names. I'm just going to take like the matte eyeshadow on the third from the left on the first row, and just use that to set underneath my brow bone. I used the Living Daylight out of this eyeshadow palette. Like, you can see it's well loved. You can see I've hit pan on several, and the eyeshadow is still going strong. It's still going strong. I don't know, the last time I wanted to get a replacement, I couldn't get. I feel like this was like a, just like one of those their limited edition releases, and that's it. Jaclyn eyeshadow palette. The formulation really changed, so it's really, really nice. So having done that, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M505 brush and one of these orangey shades. I'm going to mix two together, and I'm going to apply that as my transition color. Ordinarily, I will use my Morphe M513 brush, but let's make use of something else today. This M505 is also really, really nice. I can't wait. I intend to do, I'm just trying to gather my money. Let me just see the way the dollar is going. I intend to do like a haul. I need to replace some of my brushes and then get some other makeup items, because the way I'm running out of things just back to back, it's rather alarming. Okay, I want to do like silver bronze eyeshadow color. Then I'm going to take one of these deeper purple shades and just pat here and apply into the crease. This eyeshadow has all the shades you will ever need for any eye look, both my shimmers, colors, neutrals. Has everything. I think the next look we'll do will be like an all matte look, because I've been getting 1 or 2 requests for that, like an all matte look. And then there's something I recently started doing. I like to take like a fluffy brush like this. You can see how fluffy. This is a BH Cosmetics V5 brush, and I'll go back into that my toffee shade. I normally used to use concealer brush to do this step, but since I started making use of the fluffy brush, I don't know, I just noticed a difference. I'm just going to use that to blend or apply on my lid. This is going to act like a base. If you have like the P. Louise base or any other base, I like to use the basil. There's one eyeshadow primer I used to use at the time, Milani, from Milani. Okay, so having done that, I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush. I've recently been loving this, my e.l.f. one. This e.l.f., I think it's called Professional Eyeshadow Brush, and I want to make use of this eyeshadow right here. It's like I don't know what color this is, I can't even explain, but when I apply it on my lid, you will see it. It's just like almost It's just like an earthy tone, silver with a hint of something in it. I'm going to apply that all over my lid. I do colorful makeup looks though, but I feel it comes with the age. Most times you'll catch me with either like a champagne gold, a yellow gold, colors like this, a bronze color, pale gold, and all of that. Then every once in a while, you'll see me with those other colors. Okay, so I'm going to go back in now with those matte colors I applied on the edge before, just to blend everything in and just give some structure to the eye. I like to do this step a lot because the worst thing is for you to finish like an eye look and they can tell the beginning and the end. And as you are blending, you are going back top with every other color you used. Then we're just going to go right in and smudge underneath the lower lash line. I'm going to be mixing those same two purple shades. I like to smudge underneath my lower lash line because I have really fine lines that I like to hide. So this step is optional if you have like sensitive eyes, but me, I like to add this step. Just cover those fine lines. And then I want to take like a small brush, small detailed brush, and like a very light silvery color, and just apply that in the inner corner of my eye, just to make that eye pop a bit more. Okay, now I see there's a difference. I think I'll go back to my other lens. This one is not as sharp as my Canon 50 f1.8 lens. Like, you can see what I'm doing, but the other one I feel like it's sharper. You can see it better in details. I just wanted to test it out anyway. Then I'm going to take my Zaron Smoky Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to apply that in my waterline. This is me, whenever I start using a new product, they must beg me to drop it. And then I want to make use of my Zaron Axe Zaron liquid liner. This liquid liner has been doing a very good job for me. Okay, I feel like for like those liners, mascara and co, they were like no really obvious ones at the time. For mascara, I know that Maybelline was in vogue at the time. In fact, I think it was this Colossal Volume and the Colossal Express, the blue Rocket Volume, the blue one. But let's make use of this Colossal Volume Express one. This was like one of the OG mascaras. For black pencil at the time, I don't know which black pencil I was using. Maybe just a generic one, maybe the Davis Black or something, but nothing really special like that. I don't think so. Then we're just going to dust off this bake, and then just going to dust off. So we'll dust off and then pat in. For powder, setting powder, I want to make use of my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder. This has been my powder from the get-go. Like, it has been there since the beginning of the makeup era here on YouTube. or when I discovered the makeup on YouTube anyway. Like, for real. It was like one of the first powders I used, and I was like, what? This one on my Avon powder. I think the Avon was ideal shade or ideal something. Times have passed through. It was years ago. Years ago. The case just broke. I feel like it fell down earlier on, and I didn't notice it had cracked. Okay. Now for contour, you guys don't need to be told now. You already know. What am I doing? I actually wanted to contour with this my black opal stick foundation in the shade Suede Mocha. Can you guys remember this foundation? I used to use for contour that year. I just forgot. See, because the power went off, I just lost track of everything I was doing. Let me just pin it on that. Then to contour my face, I'm going to make use of this Sleek Face Contour Kit in dark, which looks just like this. Can you remember this contour powder that came together with highlight? Just going to contour with the powder part. And is it showing? I feel like it's not showing on camera. Ooh. Maybe, anyway. We used to reverse contour that time too. Maybe when I do that, it will show. I don't know. Let's see. It's not showing now. I am contouring the living daylight out of my face. Then, for my nose contour, I want to make use of my Sedona AB09 brush and the Sleek Contour Kit again in the shade medium. It's like a lighter shade. This is how I used to contour then. Even from the get-go, I never really liked those two straight lines underneath on the nose. I always liked my contour to be subtle, so medium was more like okay. Then on the Sleek website, this thing was always sold out. Who knows where Sleek is today? Do they even still make makeup products? Like, these ones are almost like over a year old or almost 2 years old, if not more. Because they're powder products, because they're powder products, I'm not really so bothered, you know. And then for blush, I'm going to make use of this Sleek makeup blush in the blush by 3 in Flame. I've finished this one. I've hit pan. I'm going to use this orange one. But before I do that, I feel like I want to reverse contour. Let's just do that. Let's just reverse contour so that you can see this contour in action. Let's see the contour in action. We're going to blend out the powder immediately. I'm not going to leave the powder time to set. Okay. Alright, then for blush, I've already showed you the blush we're going to be using, and then I'm going to apply that with this my brush. Can you guys remember the blush brush we used to use that year? That Real Technique blush brush. This blush reminds me. This blush brush. This brush reminds me a lot of that Real Techniques blush brush. The one with the pink and black handle. I'm looking like a clown in person, but is this even showing up on camera? Yeah, it is. Please though, no gone. And then for highlight, I want to make use of that my sleek contour kit. Let's make use of the highlight that came with the dark contour kit. Just apply on the highest point of the cheekbones. I know why I always used to like the sleek contour. It was always so subtle, not so overpowering. It's showing, but it's not showing so much. Just hit some underneath my. Oh no! Why did I do that? This highlighting is not highlighting. I feel like years down the line, like I feel like I've used better highlighters. Oh, where's my powder brush? What do I do now? Okay, let me just blend this eye first. And then I have to reapply like my brow pencil gently because that highlighter is almost like it shifted the brows a bit. Okay, there's always a solution to everything. Ask me why I kept my tints I'm using so far off from me. To set our face, I'm going to make use of this my NYX matte finish setting spray. I'm just going to spray it. There's also another setting spray I used to use at the time, the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. Oh, I remember that setting spray so much. You know, man. Just wiping my mouth, and then for lippies today, I'm thinking that let me just make use of House of Tara wine lipstick. I wanted to make use of my Zaron Stallion lip pencil. What am I saying? This is my House of Tara lip pencil. I wanted to make use of my Zaron Stallion lip pencil, but I can't find it right now, so I want to make use of this my Avon lipstick in matte fuchsia. Lipstick is almost finished. They begged me to drop this lipstick that year. Okay, let's just put our earrings back on. And I feel like we're forgetting something. What are we forgetting? Yes, our lashes. I've not applied lashes. Ew. Okay. This look is giving so much. We've not applied lashes, so let's go on to apply lashes now. I think I want to make use of this my Van Beat Barbie doll lashes, and of course my. Okay, let's change lash glues today. Let's make use of this Huda Beauty Sticky Tash lash glue. So I'll just prep the lashes quickly and then come back on so that we apply the lashes and round up this video. Our lashes are ready now, so we're just going to apply the lashes. Like these lashes really gave me a tough time to apply today, and once again I'm reminded of the reasons why I prefer the Huda Beauty Dark Tone Lash Glue. But there you have it, guys. Our finished look. Full face makeup tutorial using some of like my oldest makeup products, some of the OG makeup products that hit the beauty world. I can see how beautiful the look turned out. Some of these products are still like years after now, with different products having come out, different brands having, you know, had various releases. I can see that some of these makeup products are still very good. They're still very nice. They are still at par with some of the more recent releases. Just one or two, like that sleek makeup contour kit. I don't know, maybe I've gotten darker, or I have used like better products of recent. I don't know, but it's really not doing it for me anymore. Some of the other products, the Elegant Concealer is still it. The NYX foundation and setting spray, of course, you can see the Avon lipstick, like the David's brow pencil, is throwing me off a bit. It's giving me that old school brow, those boxy brows. I don't know. Let me just try to brush out the front a bit and see whether there will be any improvement there. And it's giving me that boxy brow look, and it's a bit darker than, you know what, let me just make use of this double brow tamer and see if it's going to help out some more. It's a bit darker than, the brows are a bit darker than I am used to. Like, I can't remember the last time I did brows this dark. You know, I should have used the Davis number 18 brow pencil, but way back when it was 003, that was my color, because that was just the color that was shy of black, and black had this look it gave, and 003, like, it just, any color that matches my hair is what I used to go with at the time. So there you have it, guys. Finally, the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned till the end, and until I come your way again next week, remember, blessed. Bye, guys.